Hey guys, Sprout here. Welcome back to the channel to probably the most unpopular subject to ever grace the battlegrounds of Apex Legends Mobile. However, before we get into the video, we do us a massive favour, hit that little thumbs up like button and make sure you've subscribed to the channel because I'll be doing quite a bit of content in the lead up to the game's soft launch, which will be next week, discussing very many subjects, etc. I'm not going to bother with guides and stuff until the game actually comes out because that's just a bit silly. Anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get straight into this one. So then, as you probably being suggested by the title, it's why Apex Legends Mobile needs third-person perspective TPP. So obviously, if you've been in touch with Twitter and YouTube and all the different content creators and influencers and stuff, you'll know that everyone for a while now has been pushing for an FPP only mobile game. Now, obviously, console and PC are both FPP only. I think they had a brief time, it's some time, I don't know what it was for an event or something, where they actually added third person, but it wasn't there for very long. But it did happen anyway. But some have even went as far as to say that they are personally in touch with Respawn and they're getting third person removed from the game. But if you did play any of the CBTs, I don't have any footage of third person because I only played it once. But all the closed beta tests did have access to third person as well as first person lobbies, the separate ones. So in this video, guys, I'm going to go through the fact of why is it needed and why it should stay in the game. Because my personal opinion on it is actually needed in the game alongside first person. So the first point I want to make is not everyone enjoys first person perspective. Now, obviously, if you think PUBG Mobile, you think COD Mobile and stuff, they have access to both. Third person is a hell of a lot more popular than first person. Could be the type of game or anything, we don't know. But this just sort of proves that people prefer third person to first person. In my experience from making content on pretty much all these games, majority of people want third person. They want to play customs in third person. They want to see third person from a content side point of view, whatever you want to call it. And usually when you do first person, you're kind of like limited to a certain area or a certain group of people who actually enjoy it. So that's my first point. Not everyone will enjoy it. Secondly, obviously it's a mobile game. There's going to be microtransactions. There's going to be a battle pass. We're going to get cosmetics. We're going to get different Gibraltar skins. Hopefully that's the only one I get. They get different Octane skins, different Wraith skins, different weapon skins, etc. Now on first person you can only see your weapon. You can't see anything else. You can see your friends running around, but you can't see yourself. Now if you've spent, say, I don't know, take Call of Duty Mobile friends for example, you've just spent $200 plus or £250 or whatever buying this whole spin to get this awesome new suit. Why would you play first person to never ever see it unless you're in the waiting lobby? You know what I mean? Excuse me. This is why a lot of people will play third person, to see their cosmetics. You can't see them in first person unless you die or you're being revived or you're in the character selection screen or something like that. It's kind of mind-boggling why someone would spend all this money on something they can't see. It's like me going out and buying, I don't know, an invisibility cloak to put on me ornaments in the yard so I can't see them. It'd kind of be a bit stupid in that sense. Also, another reason is every other mobile BR's got both perspectives. Not everyone. I mean, don't get us wrong, Farlight, for instance, has only got third person and not first person. But if you take for the likes of PUBG Mobile, COD Mobile, all these extremely popular Battle Royales have both. So why would they not then release a game that'll only have one of them, especially when that one of them is a minority of gamers? Now, I know people will comment on this video, they'll say hard on, I like first person, I prefer it and stuff. And yes, that's fair enough. But the overall majority do like third person more. And it shows by the fact that the competitive scenes and stuff on our games are pushed into third person. Right, and here's another point that I want to make people, especially people who only play on a mobile device, aware of. Now, if you're playing on a console or a PC, you're going to have a monitor or a television or whatever. It's quite big. You've got a nice big field of view and stuff. On a mobile, you haven't. And I think that is why mobile games went in the third-person perspective in the first place, because it counteracts the fact that your screen size is relatively small. Obviously, if you play on a tablet, that might be different. But people who play on phone devices, they prefer third person because it's easier to see what you're doing. Now, I myself, I play first person a lot. I play both. I'll tell you the truth, I play both quite a lot. And it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother a lot of other people, but I know a lot of other people it does bother. For instance, I know my wife gets very dizzy when she's playing first person, so she just doesn't play it. She doesn't like playing it on most games because the screen size and the turning and stuff, I don't know, motion sickness or something, I'm not really sure, but they don't like it, so they prefer third. But anyway, this all boils down to the fact that they won't remove it. Now, you've got the likes of Rose Smith, you've got IMO, you've got Sonho probably and stuff saying it's going to be first person only, the ranking's only going to be first person. They're just speculating and they've got no real say in this. I'll tell you the truth, my honest opinion, Respawn, Apex Legends Mobile, etc. will not remove third person from the game. They'll keep it there because they know, like I've said previously, you know, cosmetics and stuff, that's how the games make money. And they mainly sell to third-person players so they can see them, they can see how cool they look. Because that's why you buy a suit, really, isn't it? Just to look cool. That's why you go through the different armor sets on RPG games and find the one that looks the best, because you want to see it when you're playing. So they won't remove it, but what I hope they do is, and that is not what Call of Duty Mobile have done with Battle Royale, which is make the ranking, you know, you've got solo, duo, squad, you've got third person and first person as all one rank. I would rather they did it like PUBG Mobile, where you've got a separate ranking for third person and a separate ranking for first person. So there's going to be third person Predators and first person Predators, not just Predators that could have played either to get to this point of the ranking, you know what I mean? Because some people are going to find it harder or easier or whatever in their different perspectives depending on how they play. But anyway, guys, like I say, I'll be playing both. I'll tell you the truth, when I come to live streaming, I come to make content and stuff, I'll not be going for one over the other. I'll just play both depending on what I'm doing. If I'm playing with my wife, I'll play third person. If I'm playing on my own, I'll probably play first person. I'll mix it up a bit just so it's not all the same. But I would love to know down below in the comments your thoughts on this subject. If you're just gonna, you know, spam FPP forever, feel free. If you're going to play both, let us know. And if you do actually see the point of third person on a game like this, please let us know down below. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave that like and subscribe if you have. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.